Hiya! Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. Today I thought I would share with you something a little bit different, as I've recently become more and more interested in the law of attraction and manifestation and visualization, all of those kind of things. So for a little while I have been wanting to create a vision board, which is essentially where you just put loads of pictures and things that just remind you of the kind of things or goals that you would like to achieve in life and what you would like to obtain and essentially manifest. And I thought I would film my process of creating this vision board as well as then talking you through it as well, just to sort of give you some inspiration if you want to create a vision board as well, and give you a simple kind of process in how to go about it in order to create your dream vision board. So here is mine. As you can see, I think I'm going to have to zoom out a bit because it is literally a massive board. Okay, that's as much as my camera zooms out. But yes, this is mine here. And as you can see, I decided to go with quite a big board just because I feel like it's better to have too much space than not enough, because my thoughts were I can always reprint things if I run out of space, whereas if I don't have enough space I can't create more space. So that was my idea behind getting a massive board. So in terms of sort of the steps to go through when creating your dream vision board, of course the first thing is to find some kind of board. I decided to go with a canvas as I wanted to use pins to attach my photos to it. These are like, the cork board kind of pins that you'd normally use on a standard pin board. You could also use a pin board if you wanted to. I just wanted to use something like this which wasn't permanent, as that way I can sort of change it around on a yearly basis, look at it, reflect upon it, see if things that I originally wanted to manifest, if I still do, what I have managed to manifest, what I haven't, and just keep changing it around kind of on a year-to-year basis based on what I am wanting to obtain in my life at that time. So that way, by having the pins, it allows for a bit of flexibility and I can keep moving stuff around or adding things to it as well if I suddenly think of anything else. So that is where I'm coming from with the pins, which I think is sort of a good idea, not to use something permanent unless you want to get a new board and like completely change the whole thing as well. I think I'm just going to pop this down a second. I'll pick it back up in a minute when I'm actually going through it. But of course then comes the moment where you have to decide what things you actually want to include on your vision board. And I think a good place to start is by having some general kind of categories in order to just kind of give you some thought ideas and areas to think about. You could literally go for any kind of categories that you want, but the three that I kind of focused on were monetary, personal desires, and also achievements. So monetary are all the things that basically money can buy, so all your materialistic things. So things like maybe a new car, a new house, or something just really simple, or maybe some concert tickets, whatever that may be. So things that you would kind of have to buy and are more materialistic. Then your personal desires, which can refer to both physical and mental personal desires in terms of mental health, where you want to be at, as well as with your physical health and fitness. And you can kind of take that all over the place. So things that you want to have personally for you and about yourself that you would love to sort of see happen in a way. And then your final category, or my final category that I used, is achievements, which I think that one's quite self-explanatory, and that is just where you see yourself, what you want to achieve and what actually you want to get out of life, and specific goals and markers for things that you personally want to achieve in your life. So then once you have those broad categories, you can then just sort of start brainstorming any ideas that those different categories sort of provoke and make you think about, and then organise them into which different categories they belong to. And essentially, all the things that you put down on your vision board should evoke some kind of emotion. So when you're looking at them, it should make you feel a certain way. So whether that's obtaining a new car and knowing that that will make you excited, or looking at maybe a fitness goal and knowing that will make you feel amazing, just any kind of emotion or feeling attached to that, so that you sort of truly believe it and have a motivational drive in order to get there and in order to achieve those dreams and desires. Then comes the part of actually gathering your images that you want to use. I think a great source for images for this kind of thing is definitely Pinterest. There's so many different inspiring images you can find there. Or alternatively, if you don't happen to have Pinterest, you can create an account on it for free, or even Google Images still provides quite a good range of different things. What I do like about Pinterest though is that if you click on one image that you particularly like, then it'll show you loads more that are similar as well, so you can get a really good collection of images that way. And then also, as well as images, I love to collect inspiring quotes either related to a particular theme or image that I've got, or just some kind of mantra or something to go by that you want to be reminded of every day. So then of course you'll want to print out all your photos and quotes that you have collected, and then comes the fun part of actually organising all and making it look visually pleasing. I love this kind of thing. I love making things like scrapbooks and just getting creative with loads of visuals. So for me, creating a vision board therefore is ideal, and I love just getting it all positioned out on the board itself and then just finding ways to make it look good. And particularly with the vision board, because you want it to be something that you refer to on a daily basis to remind you of those dreams and those desires, to make you sort of believe in them and see them as a real possibility. You want it to look visually pleasing so that you actually want to look at it, and it makes you feel motivated and it makes you feel loads of positive emotions when you look at it. So then kind of going along with that, of course, then you want to display it somewhere where you can see it every day. So whether that's somewhere that's close to your bed, so when you wake up you see it and it might give you that encouragement first thing in the morning, or maybe then when you're going to sleep as well, or even just somewhere maybe if you work from home in a home office, so when you're trying to work, it gives you that extra motivational drive to really work hard so you can achieve those things, wherever it may be, but just somewhere, some place that you look at every day so that you can be reminded of everything that you've put on your vision board. So that's kind of the process that goes behind making your own vision board. Now I'll just talk you through some of the things that I've put on mine, maybe just to give you some ideas of the kind of things that you could put on it. Some of them are a little bit more personal. Most of them though, I'm quite happy to share. So I will start over here. This is actually a picture of me by the Hollywood sign. This is from my trip to LA last summer and I absolutely loved it. You've probably heard me say that enough if you've watched my videos for a while, but I would love to return there. So that is a place I'd love to travel to one day. That's why it's up on my vision board, or not one day, but some point in the future I'd love to go back again. Then I have got a picture of a Mini One, which is my dream car, and I keep putting it out there that I really want one, and since doing that I keep seeing them everywhere, so I'm taking that as a sign that maybe it's gonna happen soon. Ideally I would love the one that's in the sort of creamy white kind of tone, and the convertible one. I think the One model just looks very sort of classic, particularly in this colour, and I would settle for one with a white roof if I didn't get the convertible one, as the convertible ones are a little bit more expensive. Ideally I would love to get the convertible one. And then a couple of quotes I've got here. This first one says, "Thoughts become things. If you see it in your mind, you will hold it in your hand." And that just felt so appropriate for a vision board and for visualization, and just looking at these things and thinking about them and feeling like one day I'll actually be there and have these things. And then another one that's really related to that is, "Your imagination is your preview of life's coming attractions." So those two just felt really appropriate for a vision board. The second one is by Albert Einstein, and the first one is by Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor, I think. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his surname right. Haven't actually heard of him before, but I have definitely heard of Albert Einstein. Going through to quotes as well, I'll just point out this one at the top, which is a quote I absolutely love, and that is, "No one is you and that is your power," which is such a powerful quote when you think about it. Everyone's so taken into comparison, looking at what others are doing, that it's just so important to remember that we're also individual and offer so many different things, and we each have our own pluses and minuses that we just offer and bring to life. So I absolutely love that quote. Coming back down over here, I've got Home Sweet Home, as I would absolutely love to own my own place one day, which I think is quite a big dream and goal for a lot of people. But not only that, I've put it on here specifically because for me, being so into cooking and baking and everything, a large part of my house, or a central part of it, will be the kitchen. So I've put up a few pictures of the kind of style of kitchen I would like. I like very just sort of simple, neutral tones, quite a modern kind of vibe, and yeah, just something kind of along these lines. That's why I've popped those pictures there. Then also down here I have got my food Instagram page, which is linked down below, by the way. If you want some plant-based recipes, check that out. And I'd love to one day reach 1K followers on there. Also on my main Instagram, I would love to reach that as well. That would be an amazing goal to achieve. Both of my Instagrams are linked down below actually, so if you want to give a follow over there on either, that would be amazing. Then I have also got this subscribe button with 1,000 written next to it, because another dream would be to reach 1K subscribers, and I'm pretty sure we will get that one day. We're still in the 900s as I'm filming this at the moment, but that would be, I feel like that's such an amazing achievement. It's one of those milestones that you all just kind of want to reach on YouTube. Coming over here, we've got a couple of yoga pictures, as I would love to really sort of improve my yoga. One pose that I keep working on recently is this one, which I don't actually know what the full like yoga name is for it, but I know it's often referred to as the dancer pose as well. And yeah, I am working on it gradually, so I've not quite got it to that sort of flexibility level yet, but progress is coming. And yeah, I'd love to achieve sort of looking like this one day, maybe get a nice sunset or sunrise picture like this one too. And yeah, just overall really work on my yoga and improve in that. And then I have also got a picture of some legs running over here, and this is actually from a marathon, as one day I would definitely like to take part in some kind of running race. That's for sure. Might just start off with a 5 or 10K run, but maybe one day I will do a marathon. I don't know, it might be a bit ambitious, but we will see. But definitely some kind of running race in the near future, that is for sure. And then over in this corner we have got things all related to my nutrition degree. So if you watch my recent uni video about my university roundup, then you'll know that next year I'm actually starting a new course and I'm changing to do nutrition. And so I basically put that there to inspire me to want to pursue it and do well in it. Here I've got final exam with an A+. Obviously in uni you measure things differently, you don't use grades, but that's basically just inspiration to sort of push hard and do really well in my final exams, as well as then graduate with a nutrition degree. My arm has actually got so tired from holding that up. It's surprising how heavy it is. But that's kind of like an overview of my vision board. I hope that you have enjoyed this kind of different style of video. Let me know if you're into sort of manifestation, law of attraction, visualization, or if this has inspired you at all to create your own vision board and giving you some ideas of what to include. Be sure to smash a big thumbs up on this video if you did enjoy it, as well as clicking on that little red subscribe button down below if you're new to my channel. That would mean a lot. It can help me towards that 1K subscriber goal, you know, reach one of my dreams on my vision board. Also be sure to tap that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload, and I'll be sure to see you very soon with a brand new video. Bye!